Hi, Sagittarius. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your May 2021 tarot reading. I have the Good Tarot today, and I also have the Light Seers Tarot. I've smudged both decks, so we'll see what's going on for all my Saggies. Ha! Wheel of Fortune just dropped out. So this is a time card, probably 10 days, I'm thinking. Uh, there's something very significant that is going to change, a change of fortune in your favor, Sagittarius. Yeah. And it also could be something that's coming to a close and a door opening because it is a 10, right? It is a 10. So it looks like you're moving on to bigger and better. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see what we got going on for you here. Let's bring them down. I like when you can see them all. Bring that back a little bit. Okay, here we go. King of Fire. So this could be you, Sagittarius, or a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries around you. It's strong fire energy. This person is mature. They definitely very abundant and are about expansion. They have a really good heart. They could be more settled at an age, more mature and settled at this time in their lives. And we have the 10 of water. So this is someone who's seeking ultimate happiness. This is happily ever after kind of thing. That and safety and security in the realm of the heart. Look at how big this person's heart is here. They could be looking for love, seeking abundance in emotion in their lives at this time. Also, this could be you, Sagittarius, and you've reached this level, the king. The king knows all the lessons of the fire energy, about your passion, about your that fire that drives you, that creativity, and knowing which things to take action on, at this point. So you could be looking for happiness. A lot of times this does represent relationship with another person, but I think that really ultimately it's what you're seeking for yourself in your life. Nine of water. I don't know. I think there's someone that could have eyes on you. They see you as the happily ever after. They're really going to wanting to make it happen. Nine is usually in the other suits, it's that final challenge, right? That final barrier we got to get around to achieve what we've been trying to do all along here. And I think that it's convincing you that this is something here. This is something special. They see happiness with you and family and all those comforts, those comforts that are about our emotions and, feeling loved. And this is what could be, coming in that's changing, 10 and a 10. That it could be out of nowhere. Like that Wheel of Fortune is kind of like the Tower in a way. They both out of nowhere. It's the High Priestess in your present energy. And present is like mid-May, because this is a May reading. Ace of Air and the Hierophant. So with the Ace of Air, I see that someone First of all, the Ace of Air is about communication. Someone wants to approach you and be honest, lay their cards on the table, come in peace. This is suggesting a new beginning, a new honest approach, sort of thing. And it could be about their feelings. They could be talking about this Ten of Water, what they see, what they want. However, the High Priestess suggests that there could be a secret. Sometimes it talks about there's still something that's not revealed, but your intuition is telling you there's something missing here, which is what might instigate you to ask for honesty, you know, to say, listen, there seems to be something missing in here, and asking the questions that you need the answers to. You don't want to go into something, begin something with doubt or murkiness, that murkiness. You want it to be clear, clear as day, no secrets. So I think, this is probably you saying, well, I need to know this, I need to know that. Are you serious? That sort of thing. And then the Hierophant is a 5. So this is change happening. The Hierophant represents institution. It represents the guide, our higher guide, and reaching a higher level of knowledge, of like consciousness. It's a understanding, understanding something on a deeper level. And it seems like you're trying to get some sort of understanding here. You're trying to see the whole picture. And I think you've been very patient. You're trying to use your instinct. Also, I think you're calling on it. Like when your instinct says something, you're saying it out loud now. Well, my instinct's telling me that this, there's something here. That's very Sagittarius. You're kind of like the private detective. And because you use your instinct and your intellect, you know, and you watch for the signs, you notice signs, you're very observant, eh? And like, you see exchanges that perhaps others don't see. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is why you bring up the Ace of Air. You bring it out on the table. You ask the questions that you seem confused, or you're not really sure about, to give you the clarity, the higher knowledge, the understanding that you need to be able to see what they're trying to show you. They're saying, look, like, you're the ultimate, I'm the ultimate. Together, we would be kung pao. And you're like, okay, well, it sounds good in theory, because I think you've made mistakes before, haven't we all? And we don't want to. I think in the past, perhaps, Sagittarius, you haven't listened to your instinct, and you've just plodded along and thought, oh, well, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and oh, well, they'll tell me in their own time, or oh, well, and you do-de-do-de-do. And not this time. I think you want it clarity right out front, right? You don't want to, I don't think you're spending time on um on you want it to be the right intentions, you know what I mean? Like, so in the future, near the end of May, you have the Messenger of Earth. the Two of Water, and the Ten of Earth. So this is your third 10 if we include the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You could be moving, Sagittarius. You could be moving. You could be moving to a more natural environment where there's more nature around. You could be moving by water, near water. But I get the feeling there's going to be more nature around. Um, like getting out in nature. I also feel like you're moving on to some sort of new business venture. You also may have some sort of a win coming in. This business venture may be something you already know a lot about, but aren't I've never sold it, perhaps. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the messenger of earth. This is a message about security, safety, also health. Okay. This could be a health message saying you need to take better care of yourself. Maybe getting out in nature, you're going to start walking every day. You are eat you're going to eat better. You're going to have at least one fruit, one vegetable, for yourself every day, a couple glasses of water. You're going to start to in incorporate better things for yourself. Um, I also get the feeling that with this Two of Water here, and of course, if the Two of Water is the Two of Cups, you see these two fishies kind of starting to hang around each other, spending more time together, wanting to get closer, get to know each other. And it's sort of, there's romance, there's a spark, there's, you know, um, interest for sure. Okay. You could be asked out on a date of some sort. This could be an invitation to do something in nature, okay? But it could be a partnership in business here because we have the Two Pentacles, Earth, and we have the partnership card in the middle here. This could be a business partnership combined with love. You could be a really good team together, have good ideas, work well together, work well perhaps on the same thing. Excuse me. But these two tens are about, what you see as the possibility. When we start to work on an idea or even apply to someone, we think, hey, that'd be a good job, or hey, that'd be, because we see that it could work out good for us, right? And that's what these tens are. We see what could work out good for us. They're also end, to complete something and begin a new cycle in that suit, in our emotions, a new cycle, a new relationship, a new endeavor. So this could be a new partnership. But I have a feeling you might already know this person from before. I'm getting a feeling you could have worked with them before, even. So tell me about the King of Fire up here for Sagittarius. Tell me about this King of Fire. Who's this King of Fire? Who is it? Okay. Well, you have the Devil and the Nine of Wands. This is someone that you could have had, they could have had health problems in the past. They could have had some sort of struggle with some sort of addiction. In a way, I also see this as you, Sagittarius, standing your ground with someone who has the devil in them right now. You know, they're not the devil. They have the devil in them. And you could be standing your ground because you're not willing to put in energy that you're not going to work harder than they do in their own health, in their own recovery. And so this is where you're sort of drawing your line and saying, okay, now it's your turn. What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? Yeah. You also may not be willing to progress any further with this person until they deal with this problem they have. You'd say, hey, I'm all in, but I'm not here to fix all this and deal with this. This is something you got to deal with. You know, you want them to come to you clean, I think, of whatever this is, you know, whatever this devil energy, this toxic energy that is holding them back. You know, it's holding them back. And it could be affecting their health at this point, too. They could be getting sick. It could be affecting their dental or their lungs or, you know. Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, because, you know, that's the thing, right? You've put energy in. You've put time in. You've invested in this relationship already. And you're waiting for them to have some growth out of this. Are you going to grow? Are you going to learn? Are you going to, you know what I mean? And because these lessons that we go through, these trials, these challenges, they're there for our growth so that we can, we need to expand, we need to evolve. And so it's their time to do this, I think. This is really what I think. You're waiting, you know. I'm here. You're saying, I'm here. But you've got to, because I don't think you want to do a one-sided thing. You know, needs to be balanced energy. Six of Wands. So there's every chance of success. There's every chance of victory if they will put in the work, if they will invest in their growth. There's every chance of victory, and with the Nine of Water here. They could come out of this situation they're in. They could come out of this toxic energy. And I think, you know, maybe you pulling back, maybe you saying, listen, you've got to put some work in here too. What are you doing, you know, to change your situation, your dilemma, to heal your leg, or to, you know what I mean? We can sit and complain about and whine about it and all that, but we need to take steps, little moves to correct, to, you know what I mean? So, anyway. Okay, what's going on here in the present for Sagittarius? We got the High Priestess, the Ace. Oh, we got something here. 10 of Cups. Again, this could be a family member you're dealing with, Sagittarius, you know, with these 10 of Cups here. Could be a family member here that you've tried to help. They could have an issue, a problem that keeps them in a cage, you know, trapped. And you kind of put up this, it's not a barrier. You say, well, you'll have to get this, you'll have to come to me, I'm here. But you've got to come some distance here too. You know, it's that thing. So this 10 of Cups, I'm just wondering if it's I'm wondering why, if it's a family member. Also, I feel like there's secrets. There's something you don't know. They're not telling you. They're not revealing about You know, they're giving you half the story. I think you got kind of an inkling of this, you know. You weren't born yesterday. But we don't turn away from family. We don't. We make them responsible for their own behavior, their own actions, you know. We put that back in their lap and say, okay, now what are you going to do about it, right? Um, I do also feel like there is someone lurking that has feelings for you, has their eye on you. Could be could be an air sign. This is the Queen of Swords. It could be female or male, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person. They, I think, have not revealed their feelings for you. I think they've hidden it. They've could have been nonchalant. They could have been guarding themselves for some reason. They also could have had so much doubt and bad self-talk or something, would talk themselves out of it, something like that in the past. But anyway, this is changing in the present. They're wanting to reveal their feelings. They're realizing they can't have anything they want if they don't, you know, try, have faith. Also, trying to trust their instincts, you know. If you have a feeling they're going to make contact or you are, really feel like it, I think they want to be honest, take a chance. They could sound very matter of fact, very, I get the feeling they're a really straightforward person, and that's something you appreciate. You like that. Um, if this is still a family member we're talking about, it could be an air sign person, like I said, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Um, they, I, I gotta tell you, I think they have a very wounded heart, this person. I think they were hurt in the past. And it's wounded, and they protect their heart at all costs. They could be, you know, detached in some way, like, or come across as detached, perhaps, but they're not. They're very sensitive, and they could uh, overthink perhaps, but I'll tell you, when you ask them what they think, they will tell you. They will tell you, okay? So if you have questions, ask. If you feel there's something you don't know, ask. They will tell you. And you'll know, you know, you can trust your instincts. You know when something's not, like, you know what I mean? I think they want to be honest. They want to grow. They could be reaching a pivotal point soon this year, you know, where they're ready for that change. They're ready to give up these um, um, whatever it is, you know, this devil energy. Okay. Do. They might be a lot more open and honest. They might be open to some sort of therapy, you know, because that is the Ace of Air. It's about communication. They might be open. Yeah, because, you know, here's the higher power, right? They might be open to speaking to a higher power, to getting guidance, to perhaps, like, this also represents the institution. So this could be a hospital, a treatment center, some sort of healing involved. It could even be a retreat to, you know, like a yoga thing or something. Whatever you need, whatever they need, whatever does the trick. The different things work for different people, right? I'm not the yoga retreat kind of person, but I've been to a counselor too, I can tell you. Oh my, oh my, oh my. The Ace of Pentacles, another ace. You know, this is a whole new beginning for you. This is the beginning of healing for this person. For you too, Sagittarius. I got to tell you, I think that you are becoming the Hierophant itself. You know, you are the guide, you are the teacher. This is some sort of new endeavor where you're giving the teachings, I think. This is could be a new business, it could be a new cash flow, you know, uh, a new avenue for but it's about it's about teaching. I just know it is. It's about teaching in some way. You're either going to teach yoga at a retreat, or you're going to teach people about some sort of higher learning, some sort of yeah, it's and it's about sharing knowledge passed down. Like this could be university, college, you could be literally teaching, you know, on that level. It could be a small group like workshops, it could be online on YouTube, but it's sharing something. It's going to be very successful. I'm going to tell you that, Sagittarius. It's going to be very successful. And I don't think you're in it for money. I think you're literally in it for the good it's going to do. You know, I don't know. It's really, really a very good, it's a new source of income for sure. But like I said, I don't think you go into it for the money. You, uh, I almost think that you stumble into it, or it almost happens by accident, but it's not accident. You know what I mean? Because that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in, eh? This play of fate, that chance encounter when you run into someone at the bus stop, or going to pay your parking ticket. Something like that. And you run into this person and conversations start, you know, exploration begins, things start to click, and that was the the chance thing that was, you know, in the cards already. It's in the cards already, but it's because, like I said, I think it's a kind of a chance thing that's already been predetermined by nature, science, the universe, but is chance for you. And you're like, oh, it was just weird. I ran into this person, and then the guy asked me about what I was doing, and yada, yada, yada. So, and it unfolds. Very interesting. This Queen of Swords, male or female, could be part of the instigator for the whole thing, the catalyst. This could be the person, that chance encounter with this person. Um, or there could be something to do with their journey too. Look at that, Two of Cups, Two of Water. It's a double two. This, they talk about soul contracts and soul relationships, and I really think this is probably one. Okay, this could be a family member, it could be a lover. I don't think so. I'm getting the feeling family, gotta tell you. there's some sort of soul contract. You've probably been together in other lives and had different relationships in, from life to life to life. But you always meet up again. You always connect again. Birds of a feather stick together, right? Except this is, you know, um, this is very tight bond. Okay, very tight bond. Ooh wee. The also too, what this new stream of income, this new possible partnership could be with this Queen of Swords. You could be doing something together, combining your talents, your skills, your experience, your life experience perhaps. And oh, look at what we got. We just got to throw them out there like dice. Oh. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There's another 10. And I really think you're moving. Because that double 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Earth, you got it twice. And 7 of Wands. I have a feeling this is something to do with healing. I really do. This whole thing. Helping others heal, perhaps. You could be role modeling behavior because we can't make people do what we want. We can't, will them to make the right adjustments in their life, but we can role model the right behavior. Hopefully, not all the time, we fall too. But anyhow, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign around you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's also this is an enterprising person, okay? It also has to do with nature, because I told you I thought you were getting out in nature, could be moving to somewhere where there's a lot of nature around. But the other thing is, and there's another deck. What deck is it? It could be the Druidcraft Tarot, I think. And the Queen of Pentacles, she sits there with a drum, okay? And the drum represents the heartbeat. And the heartbeat is the first thing we hear when we become a living cell, a living being in our mother's tummies. And so, she represents that beat, that stable, comforting, um, um, routine. It makes me think of routine, that stability, that you have this routine. It gives you comfort in some way. You could be partnering up with this pentacle person in this business venture, something that could be very beneficial financially. I think not just financially, but I get the feeling you could gain the respect of others, and that's here too in the Six of Wands. This is recognition. It's not just about money, but recognition that you have something of value. You are of value. What what you learned, what you can share. And maybe that's it right there, because there's definitely sharing going on here. Definitely. Let me get these darn cards. Definitely sharing. And with the messenger too, sharing resources. Sharing resources, okay? So, yeah, sharing resources, coming together and realizing what you both have to offer and to combine them in some way. To also, there's some sort of comfort you find in each other. Um, something long lasting. There's that message is here a couple of times too. And then the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is, a, sometimes a fight or flight card, all right? But this is about, like I said, that role modeling card. You're going to show by modeling the right behavior. She's just trying to keep peace, not let other people get to her. They're trying to take little jabs and upset her and throw her off balance. Get her out of that aura, But she just really tries to maintain, she's trying to get away from the drama and the toxic energy, and keep real good clean energy. However, in some way we still have to listen to what some of these things are, because we can't be totally out of the picture, that we don't know what's going on out there on the street, out there in the hood, or at work, or at home. We need to pay attention to the energy, what kind of energy is rising here. Will we stay? And she's not defending herself. She's like just really maintaining, like it's kind of like putting up the hand and saying, that's not my shit, it's your shit. That's not mine, you know? I also think there's something about protecting this relationship. Um, you won't hear any nonsense about your friend. I don't want to get involved in that. That's my friend, and I respect them, and I I don't want to participate in nasty business. It's about being nasty and confrontational, and it's like someone's out, could be out for your position, or you know people are trying to put this in your head, and I don't think you're having anything of it. You're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not worried about that. Everything's cool. We're very open. We're very honest. Everything's out on the table. Like I said, you ask this person how they feel, they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. And I think that's what's really healthy with where you're going now. You're listening to your instinct. And when your instinct says, well, that was weird, now you're going to ask about it, instead of waiting 3 years and saying, well, when we first got together that one day, remember way back then, and you said, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to call it as you sees it. And I don't think you're trying to do this in a confrontational way. You're trying to be smart. You're thinking about it. Geez, well, if I'm still thinking about it, then it's something I need to bring up. I need to talk about it, get it out, solve it, heal it, move on. Move on. So I really look at all the beautiful energy coming from her. What's that chakra called? It's like your core, right? And she's emanating all this light. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. So it's only true if I allow it in. And she's not allowing it in. She's like, no, I'm shining brightly. I'm shining brightly. So I really like that. It seems that you have done a lot of work, I think, Sagittarius, and done some healing. You've put the time in and worked on whatever it was that was going on. And so from experience, from this person that you're dealing with, that you could say, you know what, you got to do the work. I had to. When I had my problem, you got to do the work for your problem. I'm here, but I can't do it for you. You have to. So and it's teaching. That's teaching. And when they're ready to allow that in, to accept that knowledge, That's when they'll be on their way to victory. And in the meantime, you are really well balanced. I think your relationships are improving. Like I said, I think you're moving closer to nature in some way. And I think that you have a new enterprise birthing in May. Okay? Some sort of chance, something happening by chance. It's actually fate. Oop, there goes my lipstick. Something happening by chance that's actually fate. Cool. So, like and subscribe. Please comment below. I love your comments. I want to tell you too that the last couple of months you guys are just so nice to me and you say wonderful things, and I'm so glad you appreciate me. I really appreciate you. I so enjoy reading your comments and I so appreciate them. They make me smile and laugh and say, "Aw." I just want you to know that, okay? Anyway, continue to comment and all that other stuff. So take care. I will talk to you soon, Sagittarius. Bye now.